You're rising in life in the Philippines, love change nation, BobbieD and LisaD. One nation under rule, one love.
Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the long possible Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Or where we got paid today. I want to talk to you about Will Smith. Banned from the Oscars categorically. No attendance. 10 years, baby. 10 years. Can you believe that? In his words, Will Smith, yeah. Banned from the Oscars categorically for 10 long years. Decade in the Philippines. Yeah! What a joy. Such a joy it is to come back again, my friends. And today I want to say for those of you that are here for the first time, if you would please, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about being banned, and Will Smith, you understand? He got serviced. He got served for what he did. Got banned, man. Many people believe that the Academy would take away the Oscar, remove him permanently. Yeah. However, I predicted that they would not take away the Oscar. I knew that. And so we're gonna take a look at 3 things today about Will Smith and what happened. We're gonna look at the background. What's the underlying cause? What's the reason? What's the reason for this season that he did what he did to Chris? Huh? Some kind of way, man. Some kind of thing. That's bad. Bad news, Will Smith. And now you got some more bad news on top of your bad news. Okay? Will Smith, y'all need to pray for him. Because he's going through some changes. Yeah. Anytime the whole world see you being demeaned, being humiliated, you got to go through some changes. And he resigned from the Academy. The Academy said, nah, we ain't taking it. Resign my foot. We're going to ban you, baby. We're going to ban you. Bump your resign there. I don't care what you say. You ain't going to resign nothing. We're going to ban your butt. That's what they did me. They banned. And so we're going to take a look at what happened. Why it happened. And what's our take on this situation? Could it be that they banned Will Smith in error? Could it be that they made a grave mistake? What? Why? Quite a lot, I want to know. You're in the right place, baby. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Let's go, man. I'm playing with y'all. This is Saturday night, and I'm feeling all right in the USA for this Sunday morning, and I'm all up in this place today. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. Did I put the thumbnail? I didn't put the. Come on, Bobby. What's wrong with you? Let's go now. Okay, here we go. Will Smith. Okay, thumbnail for the day. Crime, man. Yeah, you cry all you want to, buddy. You did your thing. You did your due. You did your deeds. And now you got to pay the price. Mr. Smith goes to Washington. You won't be going to the Academy. I tell you that much. Will, you're not going to be going to the Academy for 10 years. So you might as well get you a whole box of tissue, buddy. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to be funny. But it's amazing to me how people do things. And they don't think ahead of time. They just do things based on what? Emotions. That's why I keep telling you. Do not go by your emotions, man. Emotion come and go. One minute you happy. How long is that? 2 seconds. And you backed up. Or you want angry. You want to hurt somebody. Emotions come and go. You cannot rely on emotions because they're not permanent. You can rely on facts. Figures. They're permanent. They're not going to change. You know what I'm saying? Unless the facts change. That's the only way. They're more permanent than our more emotions. Do not go by emotion, man. Emotion will get you in trouble that you cannot get yourself out of. Go by reason. Go by logic. Go by the legal law of the land. it was illegal what Will Smith did. And I was Chris Rock, you think I sit up there and take that from him? He punked Chris Rock out on international TV. You think I would have? Nah, I ain't going out like that. Sorry, Chris, you better man than me. I wasn't gonna go out like that on national TV, man. Nah. I don't care if you 10 times my size. I'm gonna do something back to you. What told me long time ago? He said, son, yes, man. He said, somebody hit you, son. Hit him back. Nah, she said, Bobby, she said, son, don't start nothing, and it won't be nothing. Look, but this is what she said. But if they put their hands on you, son, he said, if they put their hands on you, lay them out. You know? So if he'd have touched me like he touched Chris, I would say, look, I'm lying. I ain't playing that. I would have jammed him by behind. I would have tried to do a body slam on him. You know what I'm saying? He probably too big for me, but I would have did something. I would have did something back. You know, said, what do you mean? I would have grabbed him and said, man, what your problem is? I would have talked to him something, you know. But I would have let it, I don't know. That's why I say, Chris Smith, you the man. My hat's off to you, my guy. You did it right, tight, long, strong, and you held it down for the Oscars, okay? You need a special award, Mr. Chris Smith, Chris Rock. You need a special award. Sorry, y'all. You need a credit. Lisa D's in here messing with you. You need a special award, Mr. Chris Rock, for handling it the way you did. And Oscars need to give you some more montage. Okay, you pulled their butts out of a whole bad situation. And next year they need to have you back, Mr. Chris Rock, so you can do a better job. And niggas said, nobody better not hit me. All right, let's go. Well, I'm never doing that one more time. Let's go. Will Smith, yeah, there you go. Sad. He crying like a baby. No, that's not his real. That's not the real Will. But I just put that with you. That's what's going. That's the picture. Y'all remember when Will was on Jada's show and he said, Will. She said, Will, love you. But guess what, my dear? He said, well, baby, I love you too strong. He said, I slept with somebody you know. He said, excuse me, what do you say? This is national TV. I'm sorry, dear, what you say? Did I hear it properly? She said, you heard me, honey. I slept with Augustine, the singer. You know, Jaden's little friend, come over and mess with Jaden. Me and him had a little thing going. We got some entanglements. We had an entanglement. He said, what? Entangle what? And he said, okay, I'm all right with that. We got an open marriage. You like to shame me on TV. It's okay, baby. I still love you. You believe that, man? And then he went to the bed, started crying like a baby. She punked him out on national TV, international, whatever you want to call it. Huh? And he said, didn't take it like, okay, baby, whatever, baby, I love you, baby. What? Oh, Lord. If that was me, they would have had to hold me down. They had to get Popo and then to hold me down. So, what? You did what? What's wrong with you? I said, you did it, but you would have to tell me on national TV. How much more can you embarrass me? How much more can you shame me, Jada? Do you hate me that much? You got to do this on national TV to me? What is your problem? And I would have left her right there. It would have been over, Casanova. I would never, ever see her again in my life. Shame me like that on national TV. And Jada, Will Smith like a punk, sit up there and took it. Huh? You don't never let nobody shame. I don't care if it's a man, woman, boy, or girl. You don't let nobody shame you on international TV. You don't do that. And she had no business doing that to Will. Okay? Or nobody else. That show you the character of Jada. That show you the root cause of this situation. He got punked out by a lady that got no morals, no values, no class, and no AWS. I'm sorry. I didn't say a word. Did I say a word? I spelled it. She has no class and no AWS. You know what I mean. And she messed this guy up so bad, his mind ain't right to this day. Oh, he's a talented individual. Got money all out the yin-yang, you know what I'm saying? But his mind ain't right. What good are you as a man or human being when you got all the money in the world and your mind ain't right? You're not Negro college fund. Say the mind, baby, is a terrible thing to waste. Huh? Yeah, he wasting his mind on a crazy woman. A Jezebel spirited woman will take you down, baby. Better watch who you hook up your body to. I told you that on the broadcast. Watch who you mess with. You like a dog. Some of y'all like the dogs out there. You sniff it and you get it. Don't know who the first name, the name, the lady, the name, nothing. You just, ooh, man, look good, smell good. Come on, let's go. Come on. You not? Are you a dog? Are you an animal? You better think more of yourself highly than that. Because animals do that. A human being got more sense than that. Will Smith just almost acting like an animal because of her. She's acting like an animal. She sleeps around with her son's boyfriend. Who does that? Who does that on this planet we call Earth? Huh? Jezebel spirit people that is who does that. And Mrs. Jada Smith is one of them. I don't care. Go on, run and tell her I said it. I tell her in her face. You think I'm playing with you? Shoot, I don't know. I tell her, you know, my mama told me a long time ago. She said, Bobby. I said, yeah, man. She said, son, shame the devil. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. I said, what you mean, Mom? She said, stop lying. Because you know I was lying. Even I knew I was lying. I tried to get away with it. That's what she told me when she caught me in a lie. I don't know what is wrong. I don't know why, but every time I try to tell some untruth to my mom, she knew I was lying. Like she had an X-ray vision or a third eye follow me around. And I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? But mothers are like that. But yeah, I don't know. And then Jada Smith had the nerve to have her mother on the show and her daughter. Can you believe that? How did you know? I want to check that mother out. How did she raise some type of individual with no values, no morals, no ethics? You know? And what is wrong with Will Smith? He gets hooked up with somebody like that. That reminds me of when Whitney Houston got hooked up with Bobby Brown. Remember Bobby Brown? We used to be married. They had that show, the reality show. I was like, what is this? What is this? Why would she hook up with somebody? And he took her down. She gone now. She ain't coming back. That's what happens, my guy. You better listen to me. I'm showing you real life examples of what can happen to you when you hook your body up to some woman that's immoral. When a woman hooks her body up to a man that's immoral, he will turn her out. When you put in the street, go get my money. Put on the stage, do that, shake the booty stuff. Better get my money. Get on that stage. Watch who you hook your body up to. Watch who you hook your spirit up to. Watch who you hook your mind up to. Huh? Watch what you listen to. Watch what you see. Watch what you eat. Watch what you believe. Very important to the success of your life. Oh man, don't get me started. I'll be on this all day. Let's go with the program. Let's go. Come in for today. One more time. Let's go. Will Smith, crying baby, you big cry baby. You don't look at me, man. Please, shut you out. Don't look at me, big cry baby. I messed up and you want to cry about it. Don't play with me, Will. I'm mad with you right now. I might be all right with you later, but don't play with me, Will. You know better than that. One of them stupid stuff. You know your mama raised you. I know your mama want to slap your face for all that stupid stuff you did. On national TV. And the wife not jarring him out, dogged him out like a little baby boy. Oh, Lord. You better be glad I'm not your dad. You better be glad I'm not your uncle, Will. I will get all over you, man. Oh, Lord. Lord, thank you. Thank you for not letting me be his uncle or his dad. Let's go. No hocus pocus. Just foul gas. Let's go. Focus for today. We ain't playing with y'all. Focus. Oh, sorry, y'all. One. Focus for today. Here we go. What happened? Yeah. We want to look at what happened to this big crybaby here. Wiping his weeping eyes. Crybaby, don't you cry. Don't you wipe your weeping eyes. Yeah, he crybaby. He a little punk crybaby. He got punked out on international TV. And then he punked somebody else out on international. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Will Smith. I'm sad. I'm mad with you. But, there's still hope for you. But you need to be condemned for your actions. Not for you we don't listen to me good. We do not condemn Will Smith for being a human being. We do not condemn Will Smith for being upstanding, outstanding actor. Okay? We do not condemn him for that. We condemn Will Smith for punching somebody, slapping Chris Rock almost into mouth, slapping the taste out Chris Rock mouth. Okay? Yeah, that's what we condemn him for. His actions. And you know why we condemn him for that? We know he can do better. And if he did not know better, he should have known better. I know his mama didn't raise him like that to beat somebody or smaller than you and to defend somebody and call yourself defending someone that cannot be defended, which is his immoral Jezebel wife. I know his mama didn't. I know she didn't raise him like that. His mama, Jada Smith, they probably like, because I know his mama. Women know women. You know what I'm saying? Women know women. When I was a kid, man, I brought this girl over to the house. My mama said, "What you doing with that flute?" I said, "What you talking about, mom?" She read her, man. Women can read other women. She read that girl, and she wasn't. I don't know. At the time, I didn't think she was no fool. But you know what, man? My mom was right. I found out some stuff about the girl I didn't know. The boy, the boys were running trains on him. Man. I didn't know it, but my mama knew it. She could just look at it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, women know women. All right, let's go. Number one. What happened, man? What happened to Will Smith? What caused him to be banned from the Academy? Why? Why did it happen to Will? What is it, man? He crying now, so we got to find out why. Why is one of our favorite actors in the whole wide world crying like a baby? And what was done to him? He was banned. Was it fear? Was it fear, ladies and gentlemen? I'm serious. Well, I'm asking you a question. Was that fear what they did to him? They banned him for 10 long years. He's 51 now. He'd be like 60 something when he can get ready to go back to the Oscars. Attend any Oscar event. Was that fear? Understand now. This man is one of the highest grossing actors in the history of the Academy. Think I'm playing with you? Go look up his movies. Look up the martyr he's getting. Everything he touch in the movie will go up. Nothing going down. When Will Smith get it, you guarantee some big box office. Okay? So why would you do this to such a great actor, Academy? That's the question. And I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna look at that today. All right, let's go. Number one is what? What happened? Well, look what happened. Some of y'all, if y'all been on the planet for the last 2 weeks, y'all know what happened. If you've been drunk and you were drunk in a corner somewhere, you don't know. You don't got the first clue. So I'm gonna run it down with you real good. Okay, what happened? Number one. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I got this right. I think I got it out of order. Now I got it. All right, number one. What happened? What happened, man? Inquiring mind would have known. The Academy banned Will Smith will not be allowed to attend the Academy Awards for the next 10 years. Did you hear me? I'm saying it again. 10 long years. As a result of his slapping comedian Chris Rock almost in tomorrow, as a result of him slapping the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth on stage during this year's Oscar ceremony. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences announced on Friday. So that's what happened. He went up on stage and he slapped the host of the show, comedian Chris Rock. Now, I don't have a whole lot of regard for Chris Rock. I mean, he all right with me. He never done nothing that I don't like, but I know he a big joker. And I know he got a big fat mouth. You know what I'm saying? He'll dog anybody out. I don't like them loud talking people like that. Try to dog me out, try to loud talk me, but I don't like that myself. That's me. Don't loud talk me. Unless me and you like that, we got it like that. Unless you know me like that, I don't mind. But if you don't know me like that, you gonna loud talk me in public on international TV? Nah. I'm gonna say some word. I'm not gonna go on stage to you like I'm not gonna go on the stage like Will did, but I'm gonna tell you something after the show in private. So look, man, no problem. Ever, I'm gonna grab you by the collar and say, look, man, ever, ever put my wife's name in your mouth again, it's gonna be me and you. Boy, I'm pushing what? Don't walk. Nah, I'm just playing. I would do that. I just playing. Nah, but I have to work with him. You know what I'm saying? But look here. That's what he did, man. Will Smith, your favorite actor, and one of my favorite actors, slapped somebody with no provocation. You said, well, yeah, there was provocation, Bobby D. He said something about his wife. It was a joke. Chris Rock was doing his job. He gets paid millions for making jokes. Of course, the joke was not sensitive, but it was a joke. Okay? And if you don't like the joke, tell him something later, but don't do it right then. Don't hit the man. He hit the man. Okay? As a result, all of these things happened to him. Okay? He got humiliated. Hmm? He got banned. Hmm? The whole world knows about his love life. The whole world knows about he's pumped out. He ain't no real man. Okay? He might be a man chronologically, biologically, but immaturity and manhood, another man don't beat another man on the stage, on the international stage, when the man's hand was behind his back. That's what he did. And for him to do that, it showed another side of his persona. It showed another side of his character to the whole wide world. And as a result of that, Mr. Will Smith, many people have put you down on a scale of likingness, okay? Of liking a man. We put you down. You was up here with me before you hit the man. When you hit the man, you went down a few notches on my belt, man. So, if I was here with you right now, Will, me and you'd be having some words, man. Because you had no business doing what you did. Okay? It's wrong. And nobody can justify your actions, not even you, Mr. Will Smith. Okay? So I'm not coming down on you as a human being. We love you, brother. You're a man, you're a male. I don't know if you're a man yet, but you're a male. But you're a human being, you're a member of the human species, and we still care for you. However, the dirty, nasty, stinking, rotten act you did in the front of the whole wide world, that's unacceptable. Okay? So I want you to live with that, Will Smith. And I want you to deal with that, Will Smith, for the next 10 years. That's what the Academy did for you. Now, we're going to take a look at some other things of that. But let's go on. Number 2, you don't know what to do. What's number 2? Huh? Number 2, why? Why, Bobby D? Why? Why did it happen to Will Smith? Why did they ban him? We showed you that. They banned him for this right here. The slap, baby. The slap hole heard around the world. He slapped Chris Rock almost into mouth. Slapped the taste out of his mouth. He did a B slap on him. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt, man. He almost slapped Chris Rock to the ground. You know? He slapped him like he was a little kid, And it's wrong, man. You publicly shame somebody on international TV, and you think there's going to be no repercussions to your ramifications of your actions? Who are you? Who made you the absolute authority on people and you can slap people in the world? Are you Mr. Putin? Huh? You Jinping? Nah. You're in America. This is America. This is not China. This is not Russia. You don't do that. Okay? So the board has decided. Board of Motion Picture Academy Board of Motion Picture Academy Board had decided for a period of 10 years, from April 8th, 2022, Mr. Smith shall not be permitted to attend any Academy events or programs, in person or virtually, including but not limited to the Academy Awards. Academy President David Rubin and CEO Don Hudson said in a statement on Friday. Now I showed you the picture of David and Don. Go back to that. There they are. David on the left and Don. David's the president and Don is the CEO. Okay. What he did was unacceptable on all levels, many levels. And so they had to make an example of Mr. Smith. Now, many of you thought that they would take the Oscar away. I already told you they weren't going to do that. I'm going to tell you several reasons why. Number one, I just mentioned to you, my brothers and my sisters, uh, Will Smith is one of the highest paid actors in the world. He generates box office dollars, millions and millions of dollars. When you do something like that to a publicly held icon, and he is an icon for 30 years, you damage the reputation of the Academy as a whole. Because then people that like Will Smith will not be going to the movies and stuff because you did something to their favorite actor. Yeah? And so money is behind all of these decisions. Right? Yeah. You know, the Bible says that the love of money is the root of all evil. Yeah. You love money, evil gonna follow you. And so love business people thinking about the dollar. And so that's why they did. Some used well, they should have did word that. You know, maybe they could have. They could have took it away from him. They could have banned him from the academy forever, lifetime. You know, but they chose the most lenient route because of the almighty dollar. Money, 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 money. Yeah, money, baby. Yeah, the Benjamins, all about the Benjamins. That's why they took the lenient action towards actor Will Smith. Okay, let's go. Number three was what? What was number three? Y'all forgot that quick. Was it a fear? Was it fear? It wasn't fear to me, Bobby D. I don't think they should have did my favorite actor like that. He wrong. They wrong for that. They need to go back and take that ban off of Will. Yeah, I know. I know. That's how some people do it. They love Will Smith so much that they ignore the wrong he did because of the good movies he played. But the world is not looking at his movies right now. This is reality. Okay? This is not, that wasn't a movie. That wasn't a fake action. That was a reality move he made. In real time, people saw him hit another man. That's illegal. He could have went to jail for that. You know, and I want to applaud Chris Rock for not sending him to jail. That was assault. That was battery. You know, you don't hit somebody for no provocation. Because he just told a bad joke. Okay, you don't hit nobody for that. So yeah, I think he should have got some time. I think he should have been punished. Uh, many of you think this punishment is too harsh. Many of you think the punishment is not harsh enough. But either way, he was punished. Okay, and now he's got to live with this for 10 long years. Yes, was it fair? Mm, maybe, maybe not. No, it depends on your subjective vision of the action. I don't. I'll be honest with you. This is my take on it. I actually don't think it was harsh enough. Although I knew and I predicted that they would not take the Oscar away from him, I knew and predicted that based on the fact that he was a number one box office attraction. You don't do that to your number one stars. Okay, that's why I made my decision. However, I can tell you that it was not harsh enough. But I knew they wouldn't do it because of the dollar bill. When all at the end of the day, you gotta understand, the Oscars is about what? Monte, yeah. The business, the movie business, industry, Hollywood. Hollywood's about the dollars, Dollywood, the dollarwood. You know what I'm saying? The dollar. Yeah. So when you take away that box office attraction, taking esteem from the Academy, from the movies, they could not tarnish the name of the Academy by doing so. Okay. So it's all about the Benjamins. That's why they didn't do it. Okay? I told you. When you know people, you know what motivates people, it's easy to see their reasoning behind it. Okay? So let's go. Number three, we out, man. We out. I ain't playing with y'all. Was it fear? Hmm? Was it fear? I just told you. Maybe some of you believe it was fear. Some of you believe it wasn't. My take on it was needed. However, it was not harsh enough. That is my opinion. And I predicted that they wouldn't take it away. And I just told you why, because of the dollar. He's a big box office attraction. However, in reality, this man could have been locked up. He could have damaged that man's eye. He could have broke his jaw. He's a big man. Will Smith is not no small man. He got big hands. He's a big body man, a muscle man. He could have hurt that little guy. You know? So it should have been more, but you all know why they did it. They slapped him on the wrist, and I didn't think it would be 10 years. I thought they'd probably do 2 or 3, but 10, That's still not enough for what he did. You publicly humiliated a man on stage. You got to make an example of that because somebody else might get it in mind to do it next year. And this is live TV now. You can't stop everything on live TV. Some of it's going to be seen. All right. So during our telecast, hold on, let me big this up. Was it fair? During our telecast, we did not adequately address the situation in the room. Okay, this is the Academy talking. During our telecast, we did not adequately address the situation in the room. The letter went on to state, "For this, we are sorry. This was an opportunity for us to set an example for our guests, viewers, and our Academy family around the world. And we fell short, unprepared for the unprecedented." Okay? That's the official statement of the Academy, with the president, Ruben, and the CEO, Don Hudson. Okay? That's their statement. But I'm going to tell you something. You think Will Smith is the only one that was banned? Think he was the only actor that was ever? This is a first. It's a first for him being banned, but this is not the first time the Academy's banned people. You know, you're gonna play with you. I'm gonna prove it to you. I got 4 other people foul. I got 4 other people that they banned. For you, those of you don't keep up with history, I keep up with stuff like this, and I'm gonna show you better than I can throw you. See them people right down the right. See Will Smith got his hand pointing. You got Oscar. This man, I mean, yeah, he thought he was in at the moment, but he actually was out. Okay. Okay, number 1, you got on the top left is Mr. Carmine. He was the first one ever banned. Then you got on the right, over there on the top right, Bill Cosby. Yeah. Hey, it's fine out. But yeah, Bill Cosby, your favorite ex-comedians. A lot of y'all love to hate. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby. He kicked him out because he did that stuff to the women. He got convicted for it. But Bill Cosby got the last laugh on him. He out there right now enjoying his meal. You know, he got out on some technicality. And then you got Roman Polanski, the director, that found him messing with some little girls. Little boys and girls. Messing around with little boys and girls. Got some time for it. You know what I'm saying? And he kicked him out. And then Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, he can't keep his hand off these ladies. What's wrong with these people? All of these people are sorted. They got problems, man. They got problems. And you don't want to be like that in your life. Harvey Weinstein. Am I still showing? Huh? I can't get this back out. I can't, they won't let me put this back out. Harvey Weinstein. Okay, I got it. Harvey Weinstein. Y'all remember him? He said, "Come here, young girl. You look real good to me. Got a nice body, got a beautiful face, and you want to be a star?" She said, "Yes, sir. That's why I came here. I came here from Charleston, South Carolina, and I came to Hollywood just to show what I can act, and I want to be a star." He said, "Well, you came to the right place, honey. Go in there and take your clothes off." She said, "What?" He said, "You heard me. You want to be a star, woman?" He said, "Yes, sir, but I didn't know I had to do all that." "Go in there and take your clothes off. I'll tell you what you got to do next." And then he worked it out, okay? He worked it out on the little girls. And those little girls, some of them took it because they had no choice. They wanted to do what they needed to do to get in the star. Hollywood. Some of them, and then he did it. Not only did he do it to one, he did it to a ton of them. And then they said that's what began to the Me Too movement. One of the girls said, "Yeah, he did it to me." And he said, "He did it to him?" He said, "Me too. He did it to me too." And that old over. It's been an avalanche ever since, and rightfully so. No one has the right to touch another individual without their consent. No one has the right to bribe someone to do things for them with their body. No one has that right. So Harvey's on the list. Now, Mr. Will Smith did a stupid, dumb act on TV. And he's right up there with the ones that touch women. I wonder if he would, if Chris Rock If it wasn't Chris Rock, but it was a woman up there, would he went up there and a woman did the joke about his wife? Would he went up there and slapped the woman too? Huh? I wonder. What do you think? Answer the question for me. Do you think that if that host for the Oscars this year was a woman, female, and she made the same joke, the exact same tone, the exact same way that Chris Rock did, do you think that Jada and Will would have taken offense to it? And if they did take offense to it, do you think that Will Smith went up on stage and assaulted the female too? Uh, you want to tell my opinion? Yeah. Because he might have not have slapped it at hard, but he would have said something because he's controlled. Whenever a man, woman, boy, or girl don't have their right mind, anything goes. Because you know why anything goes when you don't have the right mind? Because when your mind is not stable, when your mind is not positioned properly on the right thinking in life, you will do anything. Anything go, especially, my guys, when you're being manipulated and controlled by a woman with a Jezebel spirit. Y'all better look that one up. Jezebel spirited women. Look it up, Google it. I found you. Jezebel, man. Y'all don't hear that word that much because now y'all don't go to church. Now, I'm saying, man. You hear that in church. You don't hear nobody say this nowadays because, you don't hear it. It's an old word, but it's still true. Jezebel spirit, controlling spirit, spirit of hatred, spirit of anger, spirit of manipulation. All of those are associated with a Jezebel spirited woman. And that's who we think is Jada Smith. No moral values, no ethics. You shame your husband on international TV. Jezebel spirit. So, Will Smith, my take on this. Will, I love you, my brother, but you did wrong, okay? You and those 4 other gentlemen deserve what you get. That's what you get, Will Smith. That's what you get. Slapping somebody almost in the mouth on the screen. That's what you get. And in my opinion, they should have did worse than that. I don't want them to take the Oscar from you, but they should have banned you for life. They gave you 10 years, and you'll do that 10 years in your sleep. Because you're still going to be making money, right? He's still going to be doing movies, right? He might still win another award. He just can't do what? Attend. He can't show up to slap nobody else. So they did one of that to Will. They slapped him on the wrist, Don't do it again. Don't do that again. You got 10 years sitting in the corner. Don't you do that again, Will. Don't you do that. That's all they doing. I told you they weren't going to be hard on him. I knew why. Monty. Okay? So what's the moral of this story, ladies and gentlemen? Is the moral of this story you can slap who you want to slap on international TV and you get it slap on the wrist? Nah, don't you try it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care where you are in this world. Don't try going in public and slapping somebody in the face. That does not work. You will be arrested. You will be tested. And you will be bested in your head. Because the folks, they ain't going to play that. You're not Will Smith. Sorry to say. You have no celebrity status. You're not the #1 box office attraction in the world. So you think they're going to be lenient on you? Nah. So don't try it, man. If somebody say something to you about your wife or about you or about your children that you don't like, and you're on a national stage or whatever, wait till they get down, wait till they get off the air. You go to them backstage and say, look, man, I've been knowing you a long time, right? I said, yeah, man, buddy. I said, look, man, let me tell you something. Don't never say nothing about my wife again like that. I said, what you mean, man? That's a joke. I don't care what the heck. I'll start to say something wrong. Sorry. I don't care what the flip it was. Don't say nothing about my wife no more. This is the second time you've not done that, man. I don't appreciate that. If you value our friendship, if you value our relationship, keep my wife name out your mouth and then walk out. Okay, what's wrong with that? You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing illegal. You told them how you felt, and you did it in a manly way. That's the moral I want you to get from this. Okay? When you hit somebody and you do something wrong in public, the whole world see your nasty, stinking way. Now, I didn't know Will Smith had it in him to do something like that. But now I see. There's another side of Will that we don't know about. And as this saga of the story continues, we will begin to see more avenues of his personality. It will begin to come out. And so Chris Rock has not mentioned a whole lot about this. He said a few things, but he's not coming out yet. And I can imagine when Chris Rock does come out with this, he's not going to be very happy. And he's going to put it on Will Smith. He's going to put it to him in the form of jokes, form of sarcasm, and it's not going to be nice. Okay? Because that's how he is. He's a loudmouth. He's a joker. And you think he was pleased with somebody? Nobody. Oh, Lord. Nobody that's a man is ever pleased when another man slapped you. He didn't slap him, he B-slapped him. He B-slapped him almost into mouth. Slapped the taste out of his mouth. That's you can hear that. He did a chichapaya on that man. Wrongfully so. So he was embarrassed. So I think he's gonna light him up. He ain't gonna light him up with his, he's not gonna return the slap, but he's gonna slap him with his tongue. All those harsh, negative jokes gonna tear him, tear Will up, and his family. He gonna start with Will. He gonna go to Jaden. He go to Jaden, and he gonna go to Willem, and he gonna tear the whole family up. All because Will Smith couldn't control his anger. He couldn't control his fist. It's all because he's being controlled like a puppet on a string. Yeah, manipulation at its finest by a Jezebel spirited woman. That's my take on this situation. Okay. What's your take? What do you think was here? Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, LisaD, One Nation, Group, One Love. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. It just got on board. All you need is love. Ooh, say it again. Say, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Yeah, y'all ready to ride train, BobbieD, LisaD, One Nation, Group, One Love. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready for the, hold up. Are you ready for the roll call? You ready for the roll call, man? Let's go. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard toot toot. Toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. That's right. Get around the train today, man. I know it's Saturday night, y'all feeling all right, but it's Sunday Mountain here, and we ready to go. Okay, I'm not gonna be long with y'all, but I know y'all. Yeah, I gotta go work my life. I can't do all this, but I can't steal today. Whatever floats your boat, man. This is YouTube. You tuned into me for a reason. And I hope I satisfied your reason. And I hope I satisfied your season. But this is YouTube, and I'm going to YouTube you up tonight. What did I say, DD? I said I'm going to YouTube them up tonight. Where they come from? All right, let's go, man. I got to do it. I'm going to YouTube you up tonight, baby. Let's go. Ooh, Lord. All right, let's go. I got to find out who's rubbing up, jumping up. Bopped up on the first man in there. Who that said he gonna beat them? Said, I need to know. Inquiring man want to know. Who that said he gonna beat them? Say, let's go. First man up in this house today. You better be rough enough. You better be tough enough. You better be. Don't be like Will Smith. Okay. You ain't got to be rough enough, tough enough like that. You just got to be strong in your mind. And when I say rough enough, tough enough, that means you can handle things the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the strong way. You ain't got to put your hands on nobody to make a point. What's up, Tuba? Tuba in the house. Woo! What's up, Tuba Queen? You good?
Good.
So good to see you, my dear. So good to see you. So good to see you. What's up? Hey, you long time no see you every day. 24/7, man. I could be tired of these deep.
I'm tired of you.
I'll never get tired of these deep, man. We have fun over here all the time. Sometimes she get on my last nerve. And I got you. I go on upstairs. I can tell I get tired of you, but then she do the same. Sometimes I get on her nerves. But we chill out for a little bit. We come back together. We love each other just like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you have a loving, caring, sharing relationship, and you know how to control your emotions. You know how to control your anger. You know how to control your frustration. When I get angry with Lisa D or she get angry with me, we back up. I'm gonna go upstairs. We cool off. We come back. It's over. Like nothing happened. That's how we do. But we understand.
Done. Was again.
Let me go. She playing now. She playing, okay? Okay. But that's what we do, man. You have to learn how to work things out, okay? And move on with your life. You don't beat it out. You don't slap it out. You wait it out, or you walk it out until it's over, and you come back if that's what you want to be with that woman or that man. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got to find out who's rubbing up top. Who's that? Who that said he gonna be just? I do. Let's go. Wow, what's up? Long Categorically in the house. Long Categorically in the house. What's up, Long Categorically? Live in North Carolina. He said, "It'll Monroe Smith. What's up, my Monroe is my bronze bullet. What's up, bronze bullet? You good, man? So good to say it. So good to say it. So good to. He's a member on the train. Y'all see that sign by his name? That means he's a member. He's a bronze member on the train. He's been a member for several months, and he's very happy about that. Aren't you? I mean, I know y'all, man. I'm happy that you are happy as well. So good to see you, my brother. He made it. He's number one on the train today. Y'all give his props. Monroe wasn't playing. Monroe said, "Look, I'm gonna keep you some of my money in today." He's like, "I'm sure what I'm working with." Let's go, man. Let's go. Ride train. Who we got? Monroe Smith. He said, "What's up, buddy? Hey, man, we doing right, tight, long, and strong. You know how we do. We blessed and highly favored and flavored of the. Yeah, that's what we are. Let's go." Who you got, Roger? Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Markel in the house. What's up, Markel TV? Markel is our veteran specialist. They come on the show every Friday. And sometimes he can't make it, but sometimes he can. But y'all check him out. Markel has a channel called Markel's TV Podcast. He's doing a good job on that show, keeping up with the veterans' information, informing the veterans of the programs and the benefits that they have available. Check out his show. He also got another show called Tech Review. All right, Roger and Bobby, who we got?
Number 2, just want to.
Oh, I forgot. Lisa D, what you got to tell Markel?
Number 2, just want to.
Markel, he trying to be easy on you, but I ain't gonna let that happen. Number 2, jump on do. What's up, Roger and Bobby?
Easy for him to see when use his gun.
Because he said he might use the gun. I don't know about that. Live in the North Carolina. He said, "Yes, I am from Greensboro, North Carolina." Hey, man, this is a Greensboro man inside and out. Don't mess with a Greensboro man, okay? Greensboro have some of the best people I've ever met in the world. Just like Charleston people and like Philippine, they have a very positive attitude and they're very helpful people. They have a down home. When I say down home, it's like a small town feeling about loving and community values and so forth. They're very community related city of people. And if you ever get a chance to go to Greensboro, North Carolina, go on see Monroe Smith. He waiting on you.
He's coming.
Let's go. Right, James Bobby. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? Got in the house. Woo, got in the house. Go finger. What's up, Go Finger? Hello, one. He keep it shaking. Hello, one. What's up, man? You good? So glad you made it on the train today. I got all my people to meet this thing. I got all my people in me. We are family. I got all my people in me. At least D. Yeah, right. Let's go, right, who we got? Monroe Smith. He said, "Hello, Mr. Markel TV. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Right, train by the DC, one nation, one love.
Only
High Cup, what's up, man? Long time no see, man. What you been? Huh? Somebody don't worry about me. You glad I'm here. Okay, man. You ain't gonna be like that. I'm concerned about you. When I don't see people for a while on my show, I say, "Where you been?" I'm concerned. We miss you. We miss you. I know it's none of my business, but we miss you. I'm not just playing with you, man. He said, that was really bad. Yeah, man, it was terrible. How low can you go, Will Smith? What if let me just put this out there. What if he had a gun? What if he had a knife? What if? Would he have done the same thing? Yeah. How bad? That would have been even worse.
Good thing he's not in jail.
Yeah.
Christian put him in jail.
Yeah, it's very good that he could have been in jail. And he would have probably bonded out, but he could have got arrested for that. And he would have had a crime on his name. That was unnecessary. That was a classic example of how to handle a situation the wrong way. And you guys out there that have children, ladies and gentlemen, have children, you need to show your child. Look, you see what he did? I don't ever want to see you put your hands on nobody when it's a problem. You hear me? Don't you ever do that. You talk to the person, you talk to the teacher, you talk to it. Don't you touch the person for no reason. There's no call for it. Now you see what Will Smith got? He got banned for 10 years. I don't want to see you get put out of school for 2 weeks. I don't want to see. Don't touch nobody. That's how you talk. Use that as a positive example of how you do not hit people in school. And you guys that's on these jobs. How many times you hear somebody slap their supervisor? You think they're playing with you? Oh, happens every day. Especially with females. I'm not trying to pick on females, but they slap. And then not only will they slap them, they'll pull the weave out. They're playing with you. Ooh, Lord. I got you. You show you the story? Lisa, you want me to show the story? I'm gonna show it to you when we get ready to when we get ready to break this out. I'm gonna show you this. I got this story about the lady. They were fighting, man, and she pulled the weave. I got the video. I'm gonna show you later on. All right, let's go right here. Who we got? Monroe. He said, hello, Mr. Murphy. What's up, man? You good? So good to see my brother from another. Brown Train, Bobby, LisaD, One Nation, on the group, One Love. Murphy, hey, got in the house. He said, congratulations, I'm not glad that. You did it, man. You kicked the son of my morning in, man. You weren't playing today. Monroe ain't playing. Monroe is a serious guy.
He's excited to come to the Philippines.
He's excited. When is he going?
This month.
Monroe, at least he said you excited because you're going to the Philippines. That's why he kicked the summer morning in. He ready to go. He ain't playing. Y'all be so excited. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You need to be excited. The Philippines is a nice place to go. It will help you get rid of the boredom in your life, the monotony in your life, the dullness of everything. You do the same thing. It'll break it up. Now, let me tell you this. Whenever you come to the Philippines and you've never been here for the first time, you ain't going to like it that much. When you first get the hot, sticky, everything. When you get here, man, it's going to look like you went back 20, 30 years in your life. Dog, where am I? Like you did some time travel backwards. You know what I'm saying? But it will all come together with you as you continue to stay here, as you continue to mix and mingle with the people. When you like it, man, it's gonna be a good thing. And what's gonna happen is you will wind up liking it eventually, and you will continue to come back. That's what happened to BobbieD. I like it at first. You think I like this place? Wow. First time I was here, I'm like, oh, man, I want to get out this heat. Couldn't stand the heat, man. Couldn't stand that heat, that hot sun, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how the people did stuff out here. But then I had to keep coming back, and I got used to it. Love it. Now, let's go Round Chain, BobbieD, LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? Monroe. He said, thanks, Murphy. So good to see my brother. Round Chain, who we got? Mark Ellen. He said, what's up, North Carolina? You good, man? So good to see you. So good to see ya. Round Chain, BobbieD, live in the North Carolina. He said, thumbs up for BobbieD and LisaD, live in the Philippines. Thank you so much, man. Y'all hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chichi. Hit that like button. Come on now. Don't take but a second. Get them likes up, y'all. Come on now. Get them likes up. I need more likes. Let's get them likes up. I need more subscribers. I need more. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button too. Don't play with me. Some of y'all be watching me every day. Ain't never hit that subscribe button yet. I'm telling you, man.
All the people that subscribed already subscribed again.
They can't subscribe again.
Subscribe again.
But I do have some people that have watched this show for a long time and have never subscribed. I don't know if it's because they just didn't think to do it or they just don't like me. It could be a possibility, right? But they watch us all the time. I got a lot of people like that. I watch this show every time we come on here and have never subscribed. And like I said, some of them might not like me, but they like what I say, how I say it, and how I do it. But something about me, it may be my skin color, the way I talk, the way I look. I don't know. They don't like it, so they don't. If you like that, and you in that category, if you don't like something about me, that's why you don't subscribe. Shame on you. Okay? If you like somebody, you should help them out. That's the way you do it. So you might not like a certain thing I say or part of what I do or whatever. That's not the reason not to subscribe to the channel. Nobody's perfect. If overall you like what I say, you like how this channel does things, sign up, man. How's it gonna hurt you? Huh? Help us out. Let's go around chain Bobby DC, one nation, under group, one love. Who we got? Perfect. He said the only way Will learns his lesson as if he gets rid of Jada. I agree. I think that's a good way to start. You find out what is the problem in your life, and she is definitely a negative influence in her life. And he's not man enough to see when a woman cheat on you and tell you in public. That's a game breaker. That's a game changer. No, it's over for me. It's over for me and you. I don't care. I don't care when we divorce, you get half my money. I don't care. I want you out of my life. You shame me on international TV. You shame me like that. You have no respect for me, and you show the whole world. And you think I'm satisfied with that? Wow. I want you gone. But see, Will Smith don't have enough intestinal fortitude. He don't have enough manhood in him. And this, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith is only a tip of the iceberg of how a lot of men are in this world. I keep telling y'all, you strong guys out there like me, y'all know I don't play that. Y'all don't play that. But for every strong, mentally man like me and you out there, entire manhood, there's about 10 or 15 of them as weak as water. No manhood, no ability to think for themselves, and they always got to be sucking on their mama's breast. And in this case, Jada Smith Pinkett is allowing Will Smith to suck on her breast. Because he's still acting like a baby boy. He needs milk from mama. He needs approval. He seeks affection. It's okay, man. You don't seek affection from your wife, but everything you do, your whole world revolves around one person. That's a problem, man. And until Will sees that, there's no hope for him. He got to make up in his mind. See, no, I got to let this lady go, man. She ain't right for me. She ain't tight for me. She ain't long for me. And she sure ain't strong for me. Or she wrong for me. You got to get to that point, Will. And then you can make a change. That go around chain Bobby DC, one nation. Who we got? Live and North Carolina. He said, hey, Bobby D, I should be in the Philippines, hopefully, within 9 days.
Wow.
Congrats, man.
Wow.
He said, I hope I don't run into that typhoon as it's heading towards Cebu. Is that right? This right now, I understand it's in a minute now.
Yeah, and there's another typhoon coming.
Another one too?
This Monday, I think.
But I hope
after the coming week, called Malakas.
Okay, so this is one building, and there's another one right after that. So you guys that are coming here now, this is in summertime season, but it's acting like it's rainy season.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole lot. It's been raining here for the last 2 days.
Warming.
Non-stop. It's been raining here non-stop for the past 48 hours. It's raining outside right now.
I think it's been 1 week now. It's raining.
I don't know about that, but most days it's been raining for a while. So this seems like it's rainy season, but it's not. We're in the middle of summer. Summer is the hottest time, but it's this is global warming. This is climate control taking effect on us. Okay, so I hope it's okay when you get here, man. If something happens, man, just airlines will take care of you. I gave you a broadcast about a week ago about the rights. You have rights with the airline. If you're here, if your transportation, your plane flight is stalled or canceled, whatever, they got to take care of you, and they got to put you up in a hotel, and you got to feed you. Cause you have no control over the weather. No, that's not your fault. They have the right. You in their care. They have the right to provide for you. So get your ticket and come on down here and take the chance. Okay, you're gonna be all right, man. Just believe it, and receive it. How long you been waiting? 2 years, almost 2 years, right? So don't let a little scare of a typhoon
You'll
stop.
be okay.
You're gonna be fine.
We'll pray that the weather will be normal.
The weather's gonna be all right, man. Don't let you get upset about it. Let's go right here. Who we got? Murphy Hayes said, what's up, thumbs up? Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. For those of you that don't know, chichipaya means hit the like button. Okay? Chichipaya. And it could mean I'm gonna slap you like Will Smith. Chichipaya. We got chichipaya has a lot of different meanings. Ryan Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation under Groove, One Love. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, he said, Bon voyage, life, North Carolina. It means have a good, safe trip. Okay. North Carolina ain't playing. You got a lady in Manila, and she is no thriller. No, she's a thriller. That's why he's trying to get out there.
He can't wait.
He can't wait on her to see her face to face. I wish I was there, man. I wish I was a fly on the wall. I could see them when they see each other in person, up close and personal for the first time. I'd be like, I'll be taking pictures and bring on the show. hey, North Carolina, don't let me throw. Hey, send me a picture, man. Send me a picture when you see, okay, man. There I go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Mervyn. Okay, I got you. Monroe, he said, yes, Jada is so crazy as I don't feel sorry for her. And she will get that what's coming to her real time. Hey, I don't feel sorry for her, but I think she's sorry. Okay. When I say I think she's sorry, I mean she is a negative person with a negative mindset. And that negativity has been passed on to her husband. And when you look at the kids, they got the same craziness. Right? That's what's called a generational curse. And for those of you that don't go to church and don't know about that, look it up. Ask your pastor, ask your mom, ask your grandma. They say, yes, son, generational curse. That's that curse that your mama was crazy and she passed on. That's what it is. Somebody's in Jada's family is crazy like that. Maybe her mama, maybe her daddy or granddaddy. Somebody, and she caught it. And she passed it on to her children. And see, that's why I say, whenever you see somebody with a crazy spirit like that, don't want to do sex with men and women and all that kind of crazy, let them go. Wave out and say, hey man, what are you doing? Go keep on moving. Because what's going to happen is they're going to influence you. Mm-hmm. Crazy people like to get more crazy people to be with them. She know what she's doing is wrong, but she want to try to make it right. How can you make your wrong somebody else right? Ask Will Smith. He did it. She did it to him. Let's go Ryan Train. BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? I'm sorry, we don't.
More. Rich.
How you doing, Rich? How you doing, man? You all right?
Rich
Which
Buang.
one? Which one? Rich Buang.
You know what's Buang and si Buang?
I know what that's what I said.
Sometimes I call him Buang.
You know what Buang means? Rich, are you Filipino? Because
No.
in Cebuano, Rich, Buang means, let me tell this. Crazy. Wrong. Buang means loco, crazy. And it's Cebuano. That's why you might be Cebuano. I don't know. He said, hey, Bobby, what's up, man? Hey, Cebu is good.
It's raining.
It's raining. It's been raining for a while here. It's raining all day. Past few days.
All
night too.
Yesterday too.
But
The other day too.
Cebu is recovering from
Odette.
Odette, still recovering, and also recovering from the pandemic. We are on alert level 2, and the pandemic is pretty much, I wouldn't say all the way over, but for Omicron, it's pretty much getting winding down. However, and I'm going to do a story on this very soon, there's another one on the verge of spreading out to the world. Okay?
It's not here in the Philippines. That's what they say.
I don't want to say that, but it's here. They're not talking about it. That's all. They're worried about it coming here, and it's going to be a super one, just like Omicron. In fact, I'm hearing it's more infectious than Omicron, but things are okay. Lisa and I are doing our life. We're living our life. We're taking it safe as much as possible. We're not staying in the house all the time, but that's no way to live. We have to go out and do what we got to do.
It's just like normal, But all you need to do is put your face mask on.
Put your face mask on. Wash your hands. Watch your distance. And I always say, I put alcohol on my nose and my ears, around my neck and face, hands, before I go out. That's what I do. And we just take precautions. Ryan Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation, Group, One Love. John in the house. Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo, JT. What's up, man? You good? He said,
I know. Go
Gold Bullet, what's up, man? He said, have a nice trip, Monroe. If you haven't been on a long trip, I suggest you take the airborne tablets along the way on the airplane when you get a drink of water or soda, 1,000 milligram vitamin C per tablet. Okay, that'll help you keep from catching stuff.
Yeah, it's
And
a good suggest.
it strengthens your immunity system. I would take some vitamin D. I take vitamin D, C. I take a multi-tablet, me and Lisa D both every day, and it helps strengthen our immune system. My immune system's not as strong as everybody else because I got a lung condition, and I have to be very careful because if I get a cold, I'll be like, oh, about to pass out. You know what I'm saying? So I take a lot of vitamins and stuff to help myself out. So that's a very good suggestion, John. Those of you guys coming out here, and you get a long flight, keep your mask on, first of all. During the flight, don't take your mask off. I'm tired of this. Don't do that. Because if you do, flight attendants are going to see you and they're going to get on your case.
You have to take it off when we eat or drink.
That's what I'm going to say, Lisa. When you go to eat or drink, that's the only time you need to be taking that off.
Yeah.
Other than that, keep your mask on. Don't have the food out there on the plane. I will also bring you a story about, I'm going to give you, for those, this is going to be for you coming out here for the first time. I'm gonna give you some tips and points. I did this a long time ago, but 2 years ago. But I'm gonna update it now, give you some more stuff. So you guys are coming out. John JT been out here a lot. He's a veteran coming out here, so he already knows most of that stuff. This is gonna be for you guys that's coming out for the first time. First time around, you're a newbie. You have that newbie status, and if you know some things to watch out for, it's going to help you adjust. Can I just finish what I'm talking about? Lisa, stop pushing me.
No, I said hi to Colin.
Oh, if you know, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, if you know some stuff, if you know what might happen before you get here, you'll be better off and prepared to handle the issues. Okay?
And Sir Monroe, the stewardess will give you a form to fill up. I keep it. Do not lose it because immigration will ask that to you from you.
Okay, she's talking about whenever you come to the Philippines or any other international flight, you're going from one country to another. So the customs you have a form you have to fill out for customs. There's another form you have to fill out for the IATF. A lot of information. They'll give that to you when you first get on the plane, your international flight. Keep that because when you get off the plane, when you go through customs, they're going to ask you for that. Also, guys, as you come into the Philippines, bring a pen, a black or blue pen, put it in your belongings where you can get to because you got to fill out a lot of paperwork, and sometimes you don't have a pen or anything to write with. Bring your pen and maybe a piece of paper, a tablet or something. But bring you one or two pens where you can get to it easy in your pocket, in your bag. But you're gonna be a lot of paperwork you got to fill out after you eat your dinner and on a plane or whatever. The stewardess, the flight attendant, will come out and say, "Here's your customs, is it?" And you got to fill that stuff out. Okay. Not only customs, there's some other forms now. The pandemic forms you have to fill out too. So have all that stuff ready. Be prepared. For my first trip, I had no pen. I said, "Ma'am, can I borrow your pen?" She said, "No." I said, "Ma'am, I just want to borrow your pen." I didn't have a pen. He said, "Ask the flight attendant." So I had to go up and I said, "Ma'am, can I borrow it?" She said, "Yes, sir." She said, "Bring it back, please." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I'm gonna bring it back. What's wrong with you?" Yeah, be prepared is what I'm saying. Ryan Train Bobbie and LisaD, one nation under Google love.
Rich
Mwah. He said, "Good morning, sir. Good morning to you,
Good
Rich.
morning.
So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see ya." Ryan Train Bobbie and LisaD, one nation. Who we got? David. What's up, David? You good, man? David Stearns. He said, "I'm glad they finally had the guts to stand up and make him follow the rules set for." Yeah, I am too. In my humble opinion, David, they didn't hit him hard enough. I knew they wouldn't, but he did a dastardly deed, you know, heinous crime in the full view of the whole world. And then you gonna snap him on the hands? No. Should have been more. Should have been more time. Then he would have really been thinking about what he did. You know what I'm saying? He didn't shoot nobody. He didn't hurt nobody real bad. But what he did was bad, and it needs to be set an example. And what I don't like to David, you got two African American men up on an international stage. They're an embarrassment for African Americans and Americans in general. You know? So I watch all of that. You know, I told you guys out there, BobbieD looks at the big picture. I just don't look at one set, one little thing that happened. No, I look at the ramifications of the things that happened to because of that event, and that's what you need to start looking at, my guys. It's just don't look at the one section. Look at the whole. How does it relate to me? How does it relate to the world? How does it relate to this race? I relate. Yeah, look at the big picture, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I looked at the big picture, it's all on multiple levels. That was wrong. And it needs to be addressed appropriately, but it wasn't. But you know, something is better than nothing, right? Right, Jay Bobby, you want that? Who we got? Live in the building. He said, thanks, Murphy Hayes. Wish me a good luck and please pray for me as I'm going to need it, as I have been on a plane. I've never been on a plane no more than 6 hours. Woo-hoo. My brother here.
Prepare yourself.
Be ready, be ready. Bring you something to read if you're a reader. Bring you some music to listen to if you like. But you'll have music. You'll have video. When you get on your plane flight, you'll have a video on your back of your seat where you can watch any video you want, popular videos.
Yeah.
Also, music channels you can watch, listen to. That's usually free, according to what airline you take. That's usually
But they
free.
provide the airplane, right?
Right. They provide the earplugs for you, but you can bring your own if you want to as well.
Yeah.
Be ready to get bored. You're gonna get bored, so you need to find stuff. Some of you, if you do crossword puzzles, bring you some crossword puzzles. If you like to read, bring you some things you have putting stuff down, you stacked up, you had read. Bring a few of those books or magazines with you. Yeah, and they'll help you some magazines there as well as paper if you're a reader. Okay, but you have to do things that keep you from getting bored, or you will be bored. It's a long flight. And what I do when I get on a flight like that, I normally once an hour, I get up, just walk. One side of the plane, one end of the plane, back end of the plane. I might go to the restroom, come back to my seat. I do that one time an hour. I don't care who I disturb. I said, excuse me, I got to get up and go. Because you got to stretch your legs out. You know what I'm saying? So get up and go. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Now, Monroe said, okay, Sir Jen Thomas, thanks for the information. You're welcome.
Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation on the Group, One Love. Rich.
Guam.
He said, you were 100% right, Bobby. Thank you so much, brother. I try to be right, tight, long, strong most of the time. But you know what, man? I mess up a lot. Y'all don't see the mess ups I do. I don't see it. But yeah, I make mistakes, but when I do make mistakes, especially on the air, I fess up. Look, man. Sorry. I'm gonna tell you, I made a mistake recently. On one of my broadcasts, I said that Russia was a member of NATO. That was totally wrong. And I don't know why I know why I said it. Russia is not a member of NATO. NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. There have 30 countries, and Russia is not one of them. Russia is a member. I meant to say Russia is a member of the United Nations. Okay, that's what I meant to say. So that's my bad on that. Those of you that caught me on that, one person caught me on it, and he sent me a text. I looked at the email. It was a comment or something. But yeah, that's what I make up. I made a mistake, man. I'm not perfect. I talk so much about the time.
Thank you for correcting him.
I talk so much the time I be losing where I'm at. But yeah, I just made a mistake on that, man. Now, you know, if you catch me making,
Nobody's perfect.
I know that. But if you catch me saying something wrong, just bring it to my attention. But watch how you tell me, okay? Well, watch how you tell me. Don't try to embarrass me and come down on me. Say, look, man, this is what you tell me. Say, Bobby, I love you, brother, but you made this mistake on your or whatever. You said, I said, okay. I'll say, okay. Sorry, man. My bad. I'm sorry. I said that. I'm glad you caught it. Yeah. But if you come on the Bible, who do you think you is? I'm saying, I'm going to block you. That's what. Let's go. Roger, Bobby, who we got? Murphy. I think she's just evil. Imagine someone who barely weighs 90 pounds. Is she evil weighs that a little girl? A little girl? Yeah, man. She ain't big as your hand, man. She got Will Smith control. Will Smith, what, 6'2", 180, 190, something like that. And she 90 pounds. Get up. Yes, ma'am. Go get me something to eat. Yes, ma'am. She got him going. Ryan Train about to need One Nation. We got Tony. What's up, Tony? You good, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. He said, she is still sleeping with her son's boy. Yeah, she's still doing that? I didn't know that. I thought she let that go. They called it. She did a thing called entanglement. She on the show. She told Will. She said, "Will, I want to tell you something." I said, "Yeah, what you talking about?" I got into an entanglement. He said, "What?" Yeah, I slept with Jaden's little friend that slept with Jaden, his boyfriend. I said, "What?" And so she still sleep with Augustine. Augustine, that's her name. Augustus or Augustine, the singer, or something. But I check. Hey, check this out, man. The guy that she slept with, and that slept with her son, Jaden. I checked his album. Man, he got a bad album. Man. That guy can sing, man. He's a very talented guy. But I don't, and that's beside the point. But she got no business sleeping with the guy. She married one. And the son, he go both ways. He slept with him too. How could you? See how nasty that is, man. Do you see? Do you see the immorality in that situation? Do you see that? And like, I mean, maybe it's just me. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I know. I'm sorry. It's just me. I'm crazy like that. But I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right. Okay. He says, so she's still sitting with her son's boyfriend. Will can't control that bald head that George is. That's why he don't need to do it. She's controlling him. And Will's problem, I'll be honest with you, okay? Let's just break this down. Jada is a negative influence on Will. Okay. However, the problem is Will's problem. She can't make him do stuff or not make him. Will decides to follow her. And he does what she said based on his own personal volition, his own will. He decides that. He determines in the mind, I'm going to follow what she said. And he does it. Okay? Now let's look at this. What's the reason for that? Why? Why, BobbieD? Why does Will make it up in his mind that he's going to follow Jada and anything she said? Why? Tell you why. Child development. Back in his life, I bet you if you go back in Will Smith's life, there was a point in his life where he may have not had a dad in the house. There's a point in his life where he felt an unattachment to his mother. Okay? I bet you. And so he's using the relationship between Jada and him as a fulfillment of the time he missed out, something he didn't get as a kid. And he finds that emotional outlet in the form of Jada. She fulfills something in him that he never got as a kid. A lot of that happens, man. You know? So the problem is all Will Smith. Will Smith got to deal with some trauma that happened to him. It's causing him to act a fool right now as a grown man. Now, thank God he's a talented man, and a lot of the stuff he do is hidden. You know, he got money to hide this, hide that. But what he did to Will, Chris Rock, can't hide it, man. The whole world, I saw he had issues in. Yeah. When a grown man got money, he like he a broke man. I see a broke man ain't got no money, go up there and slap somebody because he ain't got no sense. Will Smith got sense and money, and he still slapped the man into tomorrow. Let's go round train, BobbieD and LisaD, one next. Who we got? JT in the house. He said, Monroe, hopefully you can get an aisle. Makes it easy to get up and walk and play. Yeah, that's right. Go to the restaurant. I get one every time. Good point, John. I get an aisle seat. I don't care. They ain't got no aisle seat. So put me. I got to have an aisle seat because my bladder's weak. You better put, man. You don't want no accident. You need to put me on an aisle seat. And I usually get one. But now, you want to get an aisle seat because you want to get up every so often. And if you're on an international flight, usually the bathroom or the CR, whatever you want to call it, there's usually a line. And if you got to go, sometimes you can't wait. So get an aisle seat, and before you get on that plane, okay, go to the restroom in the airport as much as you can. Force your liquids out. So when you get on the airplane, you won't have to go right away. You wait for a few hours and you got to go. Then usually after a few hours, the line is gone. So you got clear way to the restaurant. Now I tell you now, to these men, y'all up in age, and so when you get up in age, you have to go more often than you did when you was 20. When you did when you was 13, 14. When you get 50, 60 and above, you got to go regular. Okay? I'm telling you that. Get yourself situated with an aisle seat if you can. If you don't get an aisle seat, you're gonna be very unpopular in your section. And here comes the other, what are you back again? Well, I just got off for you, sir. How many times you got to use the restroom, sir? They're gonna be pissed off at you. Now, you hear what I said? They're gonna be pissed off. No pun intended. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? North Carolina. He said, yes, Bobby. So,
A bad one can destroy a good man, or it can be the other way, but I guess be careful, and that includes me as well.
yeah, we all have to be careful, and we try to put our best foot forward when we're greeting, meeting, or dealing with anyone in a relational basis. I want to be the best version of me when I meet you or when I deal with you, because you never know what kind of influence you might have on some person, especially guys, if the person you're dealing with is younger than you. Okay, the younger the person, the more generally, the more impressionable they are. So if you are like 10 years older than your lady, be more careful. And that she expects you to be more careful because you're an older guy. And so always put your best foot forward to influence somebody. If you can't tell them right, shut your mouth. If you can't tell them something right to do, don't say nothing. Because you got to be right when you say don't tell them wrong. Okay? Tell them right. Let's go around chain. Who we got? Okay, North Carolina.
He said, ain't no need for him crying now, as he should have thought all about that before he did that.
Right. He should have, but he didn't. And because he didn't think before he acted, he's paying the price for it right now. There's a lot of men that did not think before they acted, and they're paying a worse price than Will Smith is paying. They're behind bars. Some of them are 6 feet under. Huh? You can plan? Go to the graveyard. Go to the jail cell. I remember I was a member of our prison ministry for 2 churches I was in. I can tell you the number of men I had to deal with this in prison. And some of them are boys, kids, teenagers, behind bars because they did stuff they wouldn't think. And they come, so can you please get me out of here? I just can't get. I said, listen, man, I wish I could. I don't have the authority to pull you out. You can't get in touch with my mom. I said, I can contact your people, give me the names and numbers, but I can't. I have control of you. Kids is kids, man. They're being used and abused. You know what I'm saying? Behind bars because they didn't think. If you got a kid, especially if you got a boy out there, you better talk to him. You think it's nice sitting up in a jail cell? I can tell you, I've dealt with kids in jail and the grown men in jail, and the kid trying to get. So man, look, I'm sorry this happened to you, but I don't know what you did, but you're here, and you gotta do what you can to live and survive. I said, whatever happened to you happened, but deal with it and move on. That's all I can tell him. Now we'll pray with him. Let's go around chain. Who we got?
Young boy. He said, young boy keeps pretty.
What's up, young boy? How you doing, brother?
Welcome to your love train.
So good to see you. So good to see you. Yeah, young boy, he's new with us on the train. Young boy, I don't know you signed up yet, man. If you haven't signed up, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Please
Okay.
subscribe to our
Young boy in the house. What's up, man?
Like
He said it's theater. Yeah. It's very theatrical in a way. But it ain't not theater when somebody slaps you in the. It's not theater when somebody almost slapped you into the mouth. Nah. There ain't no theater when somebody almost slapped the taste out your mouth. That was real, and it hurt. Not only did it hurt Chris Rock physically, but I would imagine it hurt him emotionally because he hadn't made a solid statement about this issue yet. It's been a couple of weeks now. He said, "Well, he's still trying to do what? Process what happened." That's the statement he made when somebody asked him. He said, "I can't tell you a lot. I'm trying to process what happened, because it hurts." And when somebody do that, he didn't expect it. You don't think he was expecting that? He didn't expect that. There was no theater. Let's go around train Bobby Easy one day, young group one love. Verbe, he said, the best way to deal with a woman like that is to deal with it quickly and permanently. Yeah, that's the best way. But the problem, Murphy, is that a lot of men ain't got the guts for that. They don't have the heart for that. Because it's something that woman is doing that fulfilling their needs, whether it's sexually, whether it's emotionally, whether it's spiritually, whether it's maternally. There is something that woman is doing for Will Smith that is fulfilling his needs. That's why he has a hard time releasing her. That is why he's having a hard time relinquishing that relationship. He's fulfilling something that he has a strong desire for. He sees it in her, and in his mind, he's calling it love. Hmm? How you love me and you gonna sleep with somebody that and tell me on national TV? What's wrong with you? That's your sick idea of love. You don't love me. You love to torture me. Hmm? You love to harass me. You love to shame me. That's what Will should be saying. But he ain't got it like that. And it all stems from his background. He's weak as water. He's a perfect example of many men I talk to. Y'all think I'll be playing with y'all. Y'all see, you guys get on this show, and when I tell y'all people give money to these women just like that over the internet, you think I'll be just saying that? No, it happens every day. Women know how to manipulate, control men, even over the internet, and it happens. Most of you guys are strong. You ain't gonna let that happen to you. But for every one of you guys that's strong out there, there's about 15 that ain't strong. It's weak, it's water. They will be controlled like a puppet on a string. Yeah. Let's go round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. We got John Thomas, JT. He said the band was feared. Will Smith has embarrassment. He's an embarrassment. He needs to decide if he wants to continue his marriage and learn how to have peace in his life. Yeah, true. I agree. Whether it was fear or not, to a certain extent it was fear. He had some time trouble. I think it should have been more what he got. But they did what they did, and he's on a timeout for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the wife is concerned, he should know by now that she's an issue. She's a negative influence in his life. Now, she can't make him do wrong. He had to decide to do wrong, but she can influence him. A good woman, you hear me? Listen to me good, y'all. I said listen to me. I didn't say hear me. Listen. When I say listen, I mean hear what I'm saying, right? Take in the words, but understand what I'm saying. A good woman can help you move up in your life and prevent you from doing wrong things because they have a good, positive influence on your life. Conversely, a bad woman can do the same, but in the opposite direction because they have a negative influence on your life. Will Smith messed around and got hooked up with a woman that has a negative influence on it. So she is negatively influencing his choices in life. He makes the choices, not her, but she influences him negatively in the negative realm. If you looked at the video, when she got upset with the joke, she rolled her eyes and then she looked at Will. Will looked at her. That was the negative influence on Will. You gonna sit there and let him talk about me like that again? Because he said it one time before, another Oscar. He saw that because he was laughing before she looked at him. He looked at her. He said they locked eyes on each other. He got up, did that John Wayne walk up there. He got up there and raised his hand. Negative influence, man. You gotta be. I keep telling you guys, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, watch who you hook your body up to. Watch who you hook your mind up to. Watch who you hook your spirit up to, your heart up to, all of your emotions. Don't be careful who you choose out there. Okay? Be careful. If you choose the wrong one, you're gonna be in some straight up trouble. I say trouble. You're gonna be in trouble, just like Will Smith. He in trouble. You when it's in trouble, it's hard to get out. Easy to get in, but it's hard to get out because your heart is tied up with that person. Your mind is tied up. Your body is tied up. Your emotions are tied up. Your spirit's tied up. And that's a lot of knots you got to cut. A lot of ties you got to cut. The more ties, the more stronger that feeling is. And it's hard, the more relinquish it. Let's go. Right, Trey, we got.
Market,
Did I make that? Did I say that right? I said some good stuff. That go. He said, go ahead, Gina.
yes, he's banned and was fair. Because now anyone who will attempt to do it in the future is gonna hesitate or if not even do it. And also I believe it was fair.
Right. I think it was a good example. You have to make some example when somebody does that. So little kids out there will know that. Oh man, Will Smith he got kicked off the show. I'm not gonna put my hand on Johnny. I might get put out of school. Stuff. I'm just making it a very example, but that they have to make an example of it. Will because he's the biggest box office star and happening in the industry, they couldn't do more than damage control than that. They think that was okay. But if I was the president, I would have banned him for life. You know what I'm saying? I would have banned him for life. It wouldn't have been no 10 years. Nah. Yeah, ban him for life. Let's go around train Bobby Lee, one nation. Who we got?
Monroe, I agree with you. Definitely Murphy Hayes and Jan Thomas.
Got you, man. Got you. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, one nation, on good one love.
Murphy Hayes, a woman like Jada will have a man's finger stay on the trigger, and the slightest thing that triggers him, he will go
Right.
off.
Exactly correct, Murphy. She had him around her fingers. She knew that if she gave him the look, he would react. And he reacted when he saw her eyes roll. That was the look. And I'm telling you, I guarantee you, they talked about this prior to the show. Will, last time he was the host in 2016, he said something nasty about me then. And I didn't like it then. You was there, don't let him talk about me like that again, Will. I'm depending on you. Don't you let that man dog me. I'm your wife. So when he saw her, wasn't happy with it, he got up there and did the dastardly deal, the heinous crime, and now he paying the time. Yeah, she had him ready to strike. Let's go round train. Who we got?
Monroe, hey Bobby, some stupid person at work asked me would I have done something like Will Smith, and I told no way. As what I would have done was wait to see Chris Rock backstage and what he meant by that.
Right. You would have done the reasonable thing. Okay, that's the logical thing. And so that means if you do the logical things, you're not relying on your emotions, right? So Will Smith got strung out on his emotions. And I told you at the top of the show, do not go with your emotions. I don't care what it feels like. It may not be real. Your emotions can be deceptive, and the emotions are fleeting. They're not permanent. Go with the logical part of you when you see something like that. Okay, what's the best thing for me to do? Go up there and slap him, or wait till after the show? Logic says, wait. Emotion is slapping right now. Come on, so you see how crazy that? The words sound crazy coming out of my mouth. Slapping right now. That's how crazy emotion will get you all worked up. For no reason. You got to do the right things, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me say this. We all would like to think that we would do the right thing at this time, but we don't know. Nobody knows for sure until that happens to you. Okay? I would like to think that I would handle it appropriately, but you never know when you're in that situation what's going to happen. But you want to prepare your mind by stop being influenced by negative influences, and that give you some surety to knowing that you won't act like a crazy person. Ryan Train, who we got?
Monroe, hey, but I think I did that.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I get it wrong. Let's go, Ryan Train, who we got?
Michael, coffee, we need some coffee. BobbieD, hello. God blessings shine all over the love train riders today. Faith from Nurse Mike.
Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Ryan Train, BobbieD, LisaD, One Nation.
Monroe, then I would have just laughed about and told him he was so crazy because of what Jada did to me, like all the bad things I did not care. No more about her anyway.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, man. Some of y'all out there right now got some Jadas in your life. Now, I know that's shocking for me to say that. And I'm not talking about you, Monroe. I'm talking in general. Some of y'all out there right now got a Jezebel spirit woman. And some of you may not know it yet, but you will find out. The question is, when you find out, what are you going to do about it? You find out all she wants is your money. She been fooling you for a year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 months. What you going to do? Let her continue to control you and pull every penny out you? Let her pay something? Or cut it? Think about it, man. You better have a plan. If you want to be a man, you better have a plan. If you want to see that situation turn out right, You got to have a plan for A and a plan for B. Okay, a plan for B means you have to cut it. Plan for A is you everything's good. Let's smooth sail. Let's move on. Okay, have a backup plan. That's all I'm saying. You don't know. Filipinos are beautiful women, spiritually, emotionally, and everywhere else you can think of. But sometimes, my brother, there'll be some backstabbers out there. All they want is your multi. Yeah, they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. All the time they want to take your multi. I'm saying, look out. Let's go, Ron James. Who we got?
Monroe. Then I would have thought and told him.
I'm sorry, y'all. I keep doing the wrong one. Let's go.
Monroe. Hello, Michael Coffee. What's up?
What's up?
Ron James, BobbieD, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. You preaching today, been listening to you on my break time and a break at the hospital and cruise show.
Thank you so much, nerd. Hey, man, that's what I do, man. I bring it, I sling it, I give it to you right, tight, long, strong. I give you the medicine you need. Some of y'all don't like this medicine. Just to be honest. Some of y'all don't like how I sling it. Some of y'all don't like how I bring it. But I can only do it the way I know to do it. That's the right way, the long way, the strong way. And sometimes people can't take it, you know, because they want somebody to baby them. I'm not gonna be your baby mother. I'm not your mother. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your baby. I'm not your babysitter. I'm the man that's trying to grow you up and not blow you up like the lady you messing with. Let's go, Ron James. Who we got?
But Murphy, hey, Zero wanted to slap someone. Why didn't he slap Cheetah? She is the source of his hell on earth.
Oh, Lord. Good question, right, Murphy. Why didn't Will Smith slap Jada? You know why? He ain't got the guts. He don't have the intestinal fortitude. Jada is his controller. She is his gatekeeper. And I talked to you about gatekeepers. Remember I did that broadcast on gatekeepers? If you don't remember, go back and look it up. You don't want them playlists. She's the gatekeeper of his life. You don't ever attack your gatekeeper because you think your gatekeeper got your back. He's so crazy up in the mind about her, she can't do no wrong. So he didn't see the wrongness in her. He only see the wrongness when she pointed at, and her eye rolled and it pointed to Chris. So that's why he didn't slap Jada. He slapped Chris. Let's go, Ron James, BobbieD, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Monroe, hi. God bless you. Keep the faith, sir, from Nurse Mind.
Thank you so much, Ron James, BobbieD, One Nation.
Monroe Smith. Yes, Michael Coffee, I will do that as well, as I always try to think before I do something stupid that I would regret.
Thank you so much, Ron James, BobbieD, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. Jada having sex relations with Jaden friend, R&B singer Augustine behind Real Pat's circle.
Very bad. How low can you go, Miss Smith, Miss Jada? How low can you go? You know, people that do things like that have no values, in my opinion. And I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just trying to say there has to be a limit on what you will or will not do as it pertains to having relationships with people of your son or your, other people dealing with that man. You're gonna have one too. That means they'll do anything. I don't want nobody like that in my life. I'm sorry, but I just prefer not to deal with people like that. I'll be your friend. You won't be a friend. But as far as me doing sexual stuff with you you give me advice, I try to give you advice and help you do the right thing. But I don't want to be bothered with people like that in my life because you'll be eventually, they may try to fool you and influence you to do the wrong thing too. Y'all got to be smart out there. I'm not trying to say isolate yourself because no man is an island unto themselves. We always need people in our life, but you need the right kind of people. Okay, let's go.
Monroe, but sometimes Michael Coffee, some people don't want to think, but I don't pay them no mind is because they are looking for you to make a mistake.
Right, many people in this world are jealous hearted. They see Monroe doing well, single man, got a nice job, nice house, nice car, make good money, and want to find a way to get to him. Hmm? And so they try to get to him like they be the best thing ever out there. And next thing you know, he ain't got nothing. They done talk to him right and give him all the stuff he need and he lose it. You gotta be careful, man. Some people out there want to see you do wrong, and they'll do anything they can to pull you down. Be careful with that. Ryan James, who we got?
Mark
Murray Hayes.
Hayes, Bobby. The problem with the guys that you just named, those guys not only do they need help mentally, they make so much money that they think they're untouchable.
Yeah, he's talking about. Remember, I told you this. Will Smith has joined a group of four. Now it's a group of five people that was kicked out of the academy. Mr. Carmodine, what's the other guy named? Roman Polanski and Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby. Now it is Will Smith. Okay, all of those guys have one thing in common. What is that? Monty. And then they get all the world do what they want to. So, but when you bring them down to reality, they just like everybody else, and they got to pay for their crimes. They have to pay for things they did that's wrong, and they put their pants on one leg at a time, just like me and you. You know, I would never think of I'm going to interview this person because she want to be an actress, and I'm telling you, you got to go through me first before I let you do. What? Who is you? Who? And you gonna be some vile-natured man to do that to a woman? It's wrong, man. And people like that need to be stopped. Let's go, Ron J. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, he said, Bobby D. Hi, Jada said on her YouTube channel is because Will did not satisfy her in their marriage.
Okay, so that's her crazy reason for doing what she did. That's even more pathetic. You know, nobody can be perfect 100% of the time. So maybe they were going through a period of abstinence or a period of withholding from each other. So what? Some couples go. Every couple goes through a period like that. For those of you that have been married before, you know it. It happens. Sometimes y'all don't get together for whatever reason, and then you come back. That's called cyclical, sexual cyclical marriage, a social cyclical. It goes up, it goes down. Sometimes it's flat, it goes up, but you hang in there until it goes where you need it to get. So what she just said, Michael Coffey, is admitting her craziness. That's a pitiful woman to say something like that. Well, you know what? I did that because he didn't satisfy me. Who say somebody got to satisfy you? Who's you, a queen? You get what you can get, and be thankful you can get something. Oh, Lord. There's crazy people out there, man, that make me want to. No, I ain't gonna say that.
Michael Coffey, Bobby D. Hi. So she had an affair with a young singer, Augustine. What kind of wife is Jada?
She's a Jezebel woman. She's a adulterer, and she's an infidel. If you don't know what that means, y'all look that up. Let's go right there about DDG One Nation.
Michael Coffey, Bobby D. Hello. Jada has been putting Will Smith through some changes on life. The games being played is so serious.
Yeah. Life is serious. And for those of you that think it's a game, it's just a game, that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to be losing the game because you think it's a game. When you get your serious hat on, then you have a serious partake of life, okay? You know? And people that think it's a game, there's some of them is behind bars right now. People that think it's a game, some of them 6 feet under right now. People that think it's a game, some of them by themselves in a one-bedroom shack right now because they done lost everybody else because they playing the game with people. Don't play no game with me. Don't mess with my emotions. Don't mess with my money, and don't mess with my emotion. Everything else is probably fair game, but don't mess with my money and don't mess with my. I care about you. Who you got?
Monroe, he said, that's what I say, Michael Coffey. That's why I wouldn't care nothing about her, as some bad women make you feel that the way like I said, she will get what coming.
Yeah, what goes around comes around, man. That's how life is. What goes around comes around. Eventually, she will get some of the things. Yeah, I'm praying for her. Actually, I want her to see the light. I want to see her come do a 180. And where she is now, I want her to revert to the right way, the tight way, the long way. And that means she got to see she's doing wrong. In her mind, what she's doing is perfectly right. Hmm? Everything she's doing, sleeping with somebody else, because she said will didn't satisfy her, whatever. Uh, all of those things are right in her mind. So she has issues too, my guys. Not only does Will, but Jada got some immorality issues. Yeah? And she has to be dealt with as well. Ryan Train, Bobby DZ, One Nation, on the group, what love we got.
Terry Flynn.
Thank you so much, Jerry, for the donation to the nation. What's up, Rain Man coming? Rain Man coming. Rain Man. What's up, Rain Man? He said, two, right back at your mother. Ride nigga boost today. Whoop, whoop. I got the damn Terry Flynn, Ryan Train, Bobby DZ, One Nation, on the group, one love.
I did first.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Come on. What we got? Oh, come on, dancer. Don't run from me today. I'm gonna get my table dancer out. Where she at? Now, hold on, DJ. I gotta find my table dancer thing. I got a table there. DJ, I got a table dancer. Let's go. I got a table dancer.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Terry Flynn, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother from another. Ryan Train, Bobby DZ, One Nation, on the group, one love. Who we got?
Michael Coffey, Monroe High. It's a sad situation. Jada has put their marriage in with a fair Jada and friend custody.
Right. You are an infidel. You have no loyalty when you turn against your vows to find somebody else against the man you married. You married him for death do you part. You married him for with illness and health, thickness and thin and all that stuff. You know? And so when you go back on your marriage vow, that means your marriage is nothing. You when you get married, those that you have a godly marriage, it's you, right? It's your wife, right? And then there's a third party that you can't see with your eyes. It's called the Lord, the Holy Spirit. It's a three-triangle union, okay? Three-triangle union. Mm-hmm. Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, and you and your wife, all y'all mixed up together, okay? So when you turn your back on your husband, you turn your back on God, and you become an infidel. So she gonna have to pay for what she did. We may never see it, but she gonna pay for that. You know? And if you guys out there doing that right now, you got your side chick, all that kind of stuff. It gonna come back to haunt you, man. It ain't worth it. Let's go round train, Bobby DZ, One Nation, Group, One Love. That's it. Oh, Michael Coffin. I'm sorry, we got Monroe. He said, Bobby, a bad woman can make a man do something stupid stuff that he really don't sit down and think about the things he's doing. Yeah, that's true. You go, because I just told you earlier, what happens is when you get influenced negatively by somebody, they allow you to go by your what? Emotions. And when you go by your emotions, you're going to think properly. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me good. Hear me good. Listen to me. Whenever you have something going on in your life, a situation, event, and it takes you off of your normal routine, don't go by your anger. Don't go by emotion. You need to calm yourself down. Take a breath, a breather, and think. Okay, what if I slap my supervisor because he called me the N-word? Then what's gonna happen? Think, man. Don't go by your emotions. if you think you say, okay, he called me the N word. I got a coworker that heard him. I'm not gonna say nothing right now. I mean my coworker, we're gonna go over to HR on him. We're gonna put personnel on him. That's I'm gonna deal with him. Then call me there anytime you want to. I'm gonna write it down. Write it down. I'm gonna take it to HR. That's how you think. Keep yourself out of trouble. He call you the N word, and you get up there and slap him. You both get fired because he called you the N word and you slapped him. How many people do you think somebody want on their job? Somebody that slaps somebody. How many do you think somebody wants somebody on their job that call other people the N word? They don't want none of them. Okay, gotta be careful. Ron trained by the DC one day on the group. What up, Murphy? Hey, he's a Rain Man on the scene. Two, right? So Ron trained by the DC One Nation.
Monroe, hello, Terry Fleming, Mr. Raymond.
Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Run trained by the DC One Nation.
Terry Fleming, Boots Cootie, Toot.
What's up? Two right back at you, my brother. Ron trained by the DC One Nation. Michael Coffin. He said, Bobby, hi. It's like Jada didn't care about the marriage, putting her business with the affair on Will Smith YouTube channel. That's wrong, man. You don't put me on blast on public like that on the international scene. You don't do that. You blasting our personal business out for the world to see. You don't care nothing about me. You doing that to me. Oh man, if Lisa D go out there and put my business on the street, man, it's gonna be some problems. If she advertise my business on the street on the internet, it's gonna be some problems.
Really? You advertise yourself already on the public, the YouTube and Facebook and with
Stop it. Let's go. I train Bobby D. What up, Jerry? What's up, Jerry?
Hello, Sir Monroe and Sir Murphy.
What's up, man? Y'all good? Round train Bobby D. One Nation. We got
Murphy Ace. Of course, Chris didn't like it. Who would like it? And but thinks as he was man enough to keep his head and think it now.
yeah, Chris Rock. Like I told y'all earlier, Chris Rock deserved extra pay for what he did. He deserved an award. Actually, he should have got an Academy Award for handling the business right. I don't know if I don't know nobody held it down like he did. You know, somebody come up there, you don't expect him to slap you. You expect him to say something to you, and but you want to. That's why he had his hand behind his back. He was listening to see what he had to say. But Will Smith didn't want to say nothing to him. He wanted to hurt him. He wanted to injure him, and that's where the man in Chris Rock took over. The professionalism in Chris Rock came out on the stage where everybody can see. I didn't have a high regard for Chris Rock, I'm gonna be honest with you, before this incident. But I have a very, very high regard for him now. Ryan James, Bobby DC, One Nation, we got
Michael Coffee, Bobby D. Hi. It's like Jada didn't care what she was saying about her affair with Augustine and her YouTube channel.
she didn't care. She didn't care at all.
Michael Coffee, Bobby D. Hello. Will Smith looked hurt on his YouTube channel when Jada said she was in love with Tupac, the rapper.
Yeah, that's, you don't say stuff like that to somebody you married to, that you end up with somebody else. How you think he gonna feel? Of course he looked hurt. He loves Jada. And for her to say she loves somebody else forever, come on, man. That's not right. That's not. You don't do that to the man you love in front of his face. You can see you talking to your girlfriend or something like that, but in front of your face on YouTube, she keeps doing crazy stuff over and over and over and over. When is Will Smith gonna wise up? I know his mama got to be talking to him, son. You let that girl go. She ain't for you, son. She ain't got no value. She ain't got no morals. You let that heifer go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. We got
Terry Fleming. Open relationships are not perfect. Some marriages are just friends love, maybe involved with a relationship, but it is different kind of love. I personally don't believe in sharing.
Now, I don't believe in that sharing. As far as my woman and I'm sharing her with you, don't play that game.
But you believe in caring.
I believe in caring. You can help somebody, but not sharing your woman. And women that have men don't share their men. Okay, that's a no-go in society. The only people that do that kind of things are people that are godless, number one, immoral, number two, and don't value loyalty, number three. And so if you are godly, if you have good moral values, and do you value your loyalty, you won't do stuff like that. Okay. I mean, I can see if Will was like 18, 16, still testing out his man, who was still trying things in life to figure out where he's at, and maybe messed up like that. But he a grown man. It's time out for that stuff. Jada, she what 50 something herself. She a grown woman. Huh? And you doing crazy stuff like that. And you know what happens is a lot of people in show business just lose it. They got no values. Let's go around train Bobby DC, one nation, one underground, one love. Murphy Hayes, he said Will Smith is just as bad as Jada because he already knew what kind of person she was, but coerced her into marrying him anyway. So that's what happened, man. Yeah, he finds something in Will, if something in Jada he likes. Okay, I don't know if it's the way she touches him, the way she makes him feel. I don't know what it is. Okay, but my Will Smith knows, and it's hard for him to let that go. Whatever she's doing is powerful. Okay? Whatever she's doing to keep him like that is powerful. And so it's going to take a lot for him to lose that attraction. Mhm. It's going to take a lot, man. You know, but he got to do it. In my opinion, he should do that. That'll be one of the first things he do to get his rightful place in life established again. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation, Under Group, One Love, Terry Fleming.
Some people will accept all kinds of situations in the name of love. Amen.
Mm-hmm. That's not in the name of love, Terry Fleming. That's in the name of crazy love. It's a difference. That's in the name of a crazy love. With that kind of love make people do crazy things. That's what it is. And in fact, y'all remember when he got up on the stage, Will Smith? He said, "Yo, love will make you do crazy things." That ain't no love, buddy. That's called manipulation. Make you do crazy things. Control make you do crazy things. You lost control. You were manipulated, and you look like a fool on international TV. You look like a clown. You look like a thug. And Jada Smith loved thugs. You know that, right? You know what's the biggest thug in her life? Tupac. You know why I know? He had Tupac before he passed away. Had Thug Life written all over his chest. Thug Life. Big word tattoo. Thug Life. He was a thug. And Jada loves thugs. You know? And she trying to turn Will Smith into a thug. I'm not a thug. I'll never be a thug. I don't desire to be. I don't want to be around no thug. I want to do what's right. And if you like me, you stay away from people like Jada. Let's go. Ryan J, who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Haha, more like last, Sir Terry.
I got you, man. Ryan J, Bobby DG, One Nation.
Terry claiming this may be worth a world with slots, Sir Murphy. Lust is for young fools.
I'm telling you, man. Lust is for people that just figuring out what sex is about or trying to figure out where they should be. And they ain't got no sense. When you get some sense, when you get some values, when you get some morals, you get some maturity, you realize lust ain't it. Let's go, Ron J. Who we got? Jerry Fleming. He said, Lust. I got you, man. Ron J. Bobby DC, One Nation. Murphy Hayes. Hit the like button, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie. And y'all hit the like button, please. Come on now. We got to get them likes up. We've been on this air an hour and 58 minutes. I need the likes up. Come on now. It don't take but a second. Let's go. Ron J. Bobby DC, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, Sir Bobby. Philippines weather is very natural.
Yeah. Philippines weather is very similar to Florida weather. And if you've ever lived in Mississippi, hot, sticky. Just like Mississippi weather, I think it's a little bit worse than Florida weather because it's just further down. But it's hot, sticky, humid. And so Terry Fleming, you'll feel right at home when you come out here.
Yeah.
You'll feel right at home. You know, you're going to have some heat on you. And if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Right, Terry, about you got. Terry Fleming said the ghetto never left Jada. No, the ghetto ain't never left Jada, man. She still got it. You know, sometimes people come from the ghetto and the ghetto never leaves them. You know, and some people come from the high society and they get in the ghetto and the high society never leaves them. You know, so wherever you started in life, there's going to be a remnant of where you started, wherever you go in your life. So, but if you want to be the best version of you, you limit that ghetto thinking. You limit that ghetto lifestyle, okay? And because you're on a different level now. You should have evolved. you should have moved further in your thinking and in your way of handling actions to put the ghetto style down. Let's go round trip. I need you want to on the Google Love.
Brilliant. Murphy, hey, you think they will start giving us curse for bit slapping Sir Terry?
Yeah, man. Did y'all hear the joke? Will Smith won the actor. Will Smith won the best.
Actor.
Oh, Will Smith. I forgot. Will Smith won the best Smack a Lot award. The best, not the best actor award, the best smacked award. Smacked her. Okay, let's go right here. I messed that joke up. Let's go. Who we got? Murphy Hayes and Lisa Go got jokes. She got jokes, man. She got a joke. Lisa, hey man, I'm be honest, man. Lisa G is funny, man. Y'all don't know. Lisa D cracks me up all the time. She's a very humorous person. And you'll find most Filipinos are like that. They're very funny and they come out and it's just natural, humorous kind of people. Let's go around Jay Bobby Easy One Nation. We got Jerry Fleming.
They would give the Oscar for the one receiving the bit slap only to the ones who make you slap the heck out of someone.
I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be some slapping people up in here, man. Y'all try to slap me, it's gonna be some problems. Don't come up here and meet me and say, you know what, man? I said, yeah, what's up, man? I always wanted to slap me. It's gonna be some because you slap me. Lisa D gonna jump on you, man. I'm telling you now. Better watch out. Who we got?
Sarah Fleming, you have a pen, yeah.
I got you, man. Yeah. Get your pen when you come here. Ryan Chen, who we got? Murphy. He said Will is allowing himself to be manipulated. Yeah, man. He's allowing himself to be controlled and manipulated because that's fulfilling something in him that he is lacking as a man. Okay? A man needs to be a man. When you get to be 18, that don't mean you're a man. That means you're still a male and you're maturing and you're growing and you're learning. But that doesn't mean you stepping into your manhood yet. Okay? So Will has a way to go. Ryan Chen, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, life is so complicated. Sometimes you have to slap reality straight into the
Tell
face.
me, man, gotta do it. Ryan Chen, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
Wake you up. Terry Fleming, just start winking at your neighbor's girlfriend. Stop the plane.
You start to play to get up. Ryan Chen, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
Harvey Hayes, you will definitely start an incident at 30,000.
30,000 feet and he acting a fool. Let's go, Ryan Chen, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, it will make the trip faster than a slap heard around the world.
Tell me, man, you get there in no time. Ryan Chen, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
Harvey Hayes, I just purchased my travel insurance.
Okay. All right, Murphy. Congrats, man.
Harvey Hayes is so excited.
Murphy, he got their travel insurance, so if they lose his baggage or if he want to cancel, did you get cancellation trip insurance too? You cancel trip, you cancel, you get your money back, all that. And then the travel insurance means that anything have delay or whatever, you can get your money back. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good thing to do, because you never know what's gonna happen, you know. But I never did that travel insurance stuff, man. I was like, man, I just giving me money. You know, I take chances though. But Murphy is he like to plan for. He's a planner. He's a thinker, and he's a deep planner. So hey, that floats your boat. You happy with that? I'm happy for you. But let's go, Ron Chen, who we got?
Terry Fleming, how much is the travel insurance for Marky?
Ron Chen, Bobby Easy, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, there's a different levels, and Terry has her the required.
Oh, travel. He's talking about the medical insurance for $35,000 worth of insurance coverage. That's what he's talking about. Okay, yeah, you need that. You need at least $35,000 worth of COVID-19 insurance coverage on your insurance. So there's different levels of it, but that's the minimum he's talking about coverage. But better if you can call safetravel.com. They should be able to help. Okay, safetravel.com. Ryan Chen, Bobby Leezy, One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, but my coverage I paid $133 for my policy.
Okay, and that's going to last him for 30 days, for 4 months. If he was going to stay less time than that, it would probably be less than that as well. Ryan Chen, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
I am sitting here procrastinating. I had not pulled the trigger yet.
Anytime you pull that trigger, gonna be some multi. Take your time and use your mind for the right time. Okay, let's go. We got Murphy. Hey, I will pray for you as I haven't been on a plane since 1982. Ooh, Lord.
Wow.
And that was an 8-hour flight from Europe. 1982. Oh Lord, Murphy, you gotta pray, brother.
You might
Oh,
bring
Lord.
a cold compress for your blood pressure.
He better bring some Tylenol and everything else. Let's see. He said 1982. Okay, this is 2022 minus 1982. How long was it? 40 years. Oh Lord. Hey, you in trouble. Nah, just play, man. Just kidding. You be all right, man. No matter how long you've been off the plane, you have the knowledge you need to be have a successful and good trip. I've given you everything you need to know about, and I will continue helping you. I'm gonna be doing probably maybe tomorrow do something about first timers and stuff like that, what y'all need to know. Some of the stuff you already know, some of you don't, but it's always good to go over some things with people that's coming in for the first time over and over again so they remember. This will be like traveling and all that kind of stuff. Okay. But you'll be all right, man. You just gotta pray, keep praying, and get prepared. The more prepared you are, the better your trip will be. I mean, it's also you can't understand some things you can't even prepare for, because you don't even think about it. It just happens. But do the best and prepare. You'll be all right. Round train, who we got? Jerry Free. He said better pissed off than pissed on. I'm telling you right, man. Don't piss on me. Don't do it to me. Because it's going to be some problem. I'm serious, man. I'm the kind of guy, man. Me and you all right, man. You respect me, I respect you. Don't diss me in public. Whatever you do. You can call me anything to my face, but me and you, I'm going to deal with you. Yeah? But don't do that in public. That's shame. That's shaming me in public. You can shame me privately, but don't do it in public. Because that when you really got a problem with you. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Murphy, hey, I'm just 22, Bobby. I can hold all day.
Yeah, right. Tell somebody else. Tell it to the governor. Tell it to the governor. I ain't buying it. Who we got? Terry, this is, I got you, man. Roger, Bobby Lee, One Nation, Group One Love. Terry Fleming. He's a slap my meal. Will doesn't like Chris in reality. And he just lost it in his feelings. And Chichi Paya, okay? It's possible he didn't like Will Smith. I mean, he didn't like Chris. Or I don't know. But all I know is wrong. Round train, who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, just tap that thing. Everybody hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichi Paya. 1, 2, 3. Chichi Paya. Hit that like button. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, I think it's his strong desire to be dominated. That's why he won't give it up. But what you said is true.
Oh yeah. He wants to be dominated. A lot of men like that. All right, we got a lot of comments here. We're gonna get to this comment. I keep telling you, at the long we stay on this show, we're gonna stay on as long as you want. If y'all keep giving, I ain't got but one person gave. We're gonna slack this up. We're gonna run this thing. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Easy, One Nation. We got.
Murphy Hayes.
Tap that thing. Everybody hit the like button. 1, 2, 3. Chichi pie down. We got round train, Bobby Easy, Terry Fleming. Cause Jada will kick it. I know. Round train, Murphy Hayes, Sir Terry. Yeah, man. Round train, Bobby Easy, One Nation. Robert Morris. What's up, pop in the house, pop in the house, pop in the house. What's up, pop? He's a hell about these Love Train family. What's up? Doing good. We riding the caboose today. Round train. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. What up, Robert?
Round train. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Hello, Robert Morris.
What's up? Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Robert Morris, Murphy Hayes. What's going on, brother?
Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Robert Morris, Terry Fleming.
Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, I'm good, Sir Robert. I hope you are as well.
Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Murphy
Hayes. On the grind at the job, man. That's what you do, man. You make that money, man. Make as much as you can and can as much as you can make, okay? Make as much as you can. And then with what you made, can, okay? Because you're going to need it for a rainy day sometime. Let's go round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Slaps hurt. When I was in grade school, I kissed a girl that didn't want me to kiss. And she slapped me so hard, my body was still sitting in the desk, but my face wasn't.
Lord, that's a hard slap right there, man. She slapped the taste out your mouth, too. Let's go right here. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, lots of people don't know what love is. Some people get married because of sex, and others get married for name value and don't care what their partner does. Only on rare occasions does it. I got you, man. Right here, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Robert Morris.
Will need to take that $35 million and run.
I know, man. You need to take everything he got and run. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be all right. I think in time, if you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, we all have a level of maturity, and we all mature at different times in life. I matured. I got to my manhood in my late 20s, early 30s, and some people get it in their 20s. Some people get in their 40s, some people get in their 60s, 70s, 80s. So once he gets there, he realized what he was doing was wrong. He was disrespecting himself, and he'll straighten it up. That's. I'm praying for Will. I'm praying for Jada, and I'm praying for the children as well. Let's pray for them. Again, I keep telling y'all, purpose of this program is not to tear people down, but we lift them up in prayer and we build them up. We don't try to pick on Will, but just want to pick on him. We try to hopefully show him and pray for him that he will turn around and do the right thing. We still love Will. We love Jada. Love the children. They made it. They're doing better in life than many of us are as far as financially, right? So we don't try to pull them. We don't kind of come against them because of that. We come against them for the actions, the negative actions, then the behavior that they're doing. Okay? Are you with me? Let's go. All right, we got to find out. Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much for the donation, Sir Terry Fleming.
Thanks so much,
Thank
Terry.
you so much for watching us.
Thanks so much for the donation, Terry Fleming. And I need y'all to get on board just like Terry Fleming. Every time I do this show, if we got 2 hours, we should have got more than one donation. Okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. Y'all need to kick in more. Okay? Especially you guys that's not members. Okay? 2 hour show is 2 hours, 11 minutes. One donation, that's not going to work. Okay? Let's move it up. Let's move up in our thinking, in our giving, and our living. Okay? We bring it to you right, tight, long, and strong. Y'all need to give the love back. Okay? I'm being honest. That's the way I'm looking at it. And let's just be mutual to each other. All right. That's it for now. We got to go. This is Bobbie D.
And the Tuba Queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And peace.
Peace.